Yeah, guys, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Moosey Game here, and today we are here in my max level Newbie account, and we have a war happening very, very soon, and that is in, I think, 16 hours. Let's go ahead and check out the monument. Yep. In 4 hours, the pass is gonna open, and then another this monument, this whatever chronicle is gonna end. And in 16 hours, we're going to go into fight against two kingdoms here in 3867 as well as 3878 in our zone 5 over here. Now, I don't know too much about this, but the expectation within this KvK is that we will win this zone. So in today's video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at my marches setup for the upcoming war and what I have planned for the next couple of zones, as well as throughout this KvK in terms of upgrades or anything like that, getting prepared for the seasonal conquest KvK that is coming right after this KvK. So hopefully you guys will actually enjoy this. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. Alright, my max level Newbie account. Let's go ahead and take a look at my profile. I am currently sitting at 35 million power, which is actually a lot more than what I had before. I think my KvK1, I was starting off with like 18 million power. So yeah, I've doubled that power, which is kind of good. And I'm sitting on 73 million kill points. That's not really that high, to be really honest with you. I think you guys can already tell that that's not too high, especially given the fact that I've traded extremely well on almost all my reports. There's like very few of those that actually I save up all my battle reports, by the way. Yeah, I've traded extremely well on my two most YSG guys. On almost all of the trades, right? Oh, this was a negative report. Yeah, it's rare to find a negative report on this account, right? So, despite the fact that I traded extremely well, I have pretty low KP, unfortunately, because I ran out of speed ups in my first KvK. With that said, though, we have a ton more KPs on this account now, given that 3879 has been wailing a lot, guys. 3879 has been wailing a lot, so I think I am in a pretty good shape in terms of speed ups. I have 155 days of speed ups waiting to go to war, on top of 31 days of healing speed ups, guys. Zeph said 3878 are fairly weak, but well, 67 had a big migration, but a lot of dead weight are also migrated in. So they're weaker than they look, in my opinion. Hey, we gotta fight as much as we can on either side. But the only problem that I have on this account, though, is that I have pass for opening for my main account 4 to 5 hours before our pass for opening here. So, my priority, unfortunately, is going to be on my main account. Hopefully our war is not as intense so that I can actually go back and forth between two accounts. Most likely I'll be playing on this account on my phone, while I'm playing on my main account on the stream on my PC. So, but as soon as we're kind of settled on the main account, I'll go ahead and jump back and forth with this account to showcase as much of the fight as I can on this account as well. So yeah, that's what's happening. Let's go ahead and take a look at each and every aspect of my commanders after this. Okay, so I didn't cover all the profile. Yep. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's go ahead and start off with researches. Academy research. So as you guys can see, I did max out all the war tech that I can without hitting Academy level 25. Yeah, the only blockers that I have for me maxing out T4 max tech is actually Academy level 25, right? Because, yeah, all these require Academy level 25. And for me to hit Academy level 25, I need to make sure that I do have my castle and my watchtower level 25. you guys can see that I do have all of my arrows of resistance maxed out. So yeah, I'm good to go here, but the problem is actually castles. And I still need about 4,000 more, 4,300 more Book of Covenant, which is going to cost me about 40,000 gems, which I do have, by the way. I have 49,000 gems sitting at my bank ready to go. So when the More Than Gem event does come around this weekend, because More Than Gem is actually this weekend, I'm most likely going to go ahead and upgrade this to a castle to level 25, as well as my watchtower, and all the prerequisites for me to hit Academy to level 25. That's my current plan. So hopefully, I'll be able to at least fight as Max Tech T4 player by the time that we're done with the Zone 5 over here, and as we enter the next zone over here. So that's the current plan in terms of the research technology for here. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of better picture of how I plan on upgrading my marches as well as my technology for this account. With that said, I have currently ready to go an Expertise Tubos with fully legendary equipment, except for the accessories, of course, ready to go, which I'm really hoping that this does really well. It does well on Sunset Canyons against the biggest whales in the kingdom. Like, honestly, other marches are really weak, but this march right here is actually really busted, I'll say. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see my Tutmos perform on this KvK. I will be running one march most of the time with Tutmos YSG. As I get more heads for Catherine D. Midich, as you guys can see, I do have the engineering gears kind of made for her. And as I get more heads for Narcissus, I'll go ahead and try to put another Siege March in so that I can help out more on the field in terms of pressure. But yeah, that's basically my plan, running one march with Tutmos YSG. At the end of the day, I do have 5111 Richard, but the gear is not really that good. Armor's okay, but gear's not really that amazing. Same with Minamoto, gear's not that good. Armor's still not okay too. But yeah, my Tutmos is going to be my main march on the field. Also at the same time, my armaments for my Tutmos is actually pretty good. For KvK2, person who's just entering KvK2, I have Fit and Spite, which will give me extra 2.5% health, 3.5% attack, on top of having 9.7% attack, 8.6% defense, 6.4% health, and 1.6% all damage, on top of having Rapacious for that extra 1.5% extra damage. So this setup right here, I'm pretty confident is gonna perform really well on KvK2. But let's see. Tutmos YSG obviously is not the most meta KvK2 commanders that you can run. I think the technical best that you can run on the field for KvK2 is gonna include Cyrus. But yeah, I'm not running Cyrus right now. I'm gonna save up my gold heads for this account so that I can actually perform better in KvK3, KvK4, and Season of Conquest. Now, for the future beyond KvK2 though, I do have plans to actually swap out my Mehmet, who is Expertise as you guys can see, along with Tutmos, two different commanders that I can use on the field. I plan on swapping out Tutmos to Qin Shi Huang so I can run Qin Shi Huang YSG in KvK3 or beyond with the exact same setup. So that's my plan for my one Archer March. And for Mehmet though, I'm not sure if I want to get Gazamata and Gonzalo for one Siege March, or if I want to run a full Cavalry March though. I'm still not clear on it, mainly because my Cavalry March equipment setup, I don't really have anything kind of set up for this account, and it's gonna take me a lot of money for me to actually craft the full legendary equipment right away for me to use for Cavalry. It has to come with time, right? It has to come with time, and unfortunately, I don't think I want to really invest that much money and time into building a mediocre Cavalry March. Instead, I would just rather run a really strong Siege March. So that's my current thinking process. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, but that's my thought process at the moment. But we'll see. We'll see how this account plays out at the end of the day. So, are you planning to redo KvK2 on this account? No, I do not plan on redoing KvK2 on this account. I plan on going straight to KvK4 and redo as many KvK4 as possible. Good question though, Zeb. Zuge, I don't think I'm gonna run Zuge. I want to run YSG because YSG, Qinshi YSG is the best archer commander pairing right now. I don't think that's gonna change too much with Qinshi Huang. So unless they nerf Qinshi Huang or they come up with a new archer that could be used in place of YSG, I'm okay with it. With that said, I am sitting on 359 Goldes, which is good. I do plan on accumulating as much Goldes as possible until I hit Seasonal Conquest, so that once I swap out Mehmed with whatever commander that I want to swap him with, let's say Gazamara or Gonzalo, I'll be able to at least run 5-5-5 something or expertise second commander pairing with that Mehmed swap. So that's my current plan. But yeah, who knows? Who knows what the future would actually, how the future will change, but that's my current plan for, at the very least right now. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for what I have for you today. Again, pass for opening, I think we're expected to win this zone right here, although we're up against two different kingdoms. But we'll see. If we do lose this zone though, we're getting locked up in the corner right here, and I think our entire alliance is gonna lose this KvK for sure. Because the expectation is that we do beat these two kingdoms and lock 67 in, and then kind of enter the zone 6 over here. But we'll see, guys. Alright, I hope you guys actually enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please go ahead and drop me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, guys. And here, Kingdom 3879. Again, I don't know how much of this I can stream while I'm streaming on my main account for my main account's war. I'll try to showcase as much of the fights as possible though. In the meantime, just please know that I will be fighting on my phone if I do overlap the fight between 2939 as well as 3879. But hopefully I'll be able to showcase as much as I can on this account because I love this account. I'm loving the archer, and I'm loving how well it performs on the field, to be really honest with y'all. So yeah, I am super excited, personally, to showcase how well this account does, as this account has performed exceptionally well in the past. I don't know how many fights that I had in this account. You know what I mean, guys? Ooh, with that said though, I just got myself an iconic crystal. Let's see where I can actually apply this at. I do want to give it a base health. Yeah, there you go. Let's get iconic one on this guy, because it will give me 1+1 extra base health. I think this is gonna be really good. Alright. Let's get that on my credit. Dragon's Breath boost. Let's go. That's 2 extra archer health. Base health. That's really good. And hopefully I can actually get that melon market to the end. Yeah, melon market shop to the end, so I can... Oh, wait, actually, this one is not really giving me iconic crystal. Interesting. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the recording for this account, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please go ahead and drop me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, guys. As always, I'll see you all in the next video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and Happy New Year for those of you who are in the same time zone as I am, because yep, it is January 1st for me here in the United States, in the West Coast, as well as East Coast actually. So yeah, Happy New Year everyone. See y'all in the next video, guys. Peace.